providing great protection for Brady, opening the holes for a little running game. And they begin with Corey Dillon, who can't get out of the backfield. He is tackled for a loss of a couple. Bethea, a starter, was a 6th-round pick. Second and 12. And Brady's first pass of the game is a little low and incomplete, and there's a flag as well.
Pass interference. Offense number 87. A 10-yard penalty. Correction, half the distance to the goal. Repeat, second down.
Boy, doesn't he? Caldwell, a one-time Charger, second down and 18. And the ball is given to Dillon, who came over a couple of years ago. After a sparkling start to his career as a Cincinnati Bengal, he takes it up to the 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Good guy against the run.
That run defense very vulnerable. Teams are averaging 5.4 yards per carry against the Colts. And that pass is caught for a first down. So Benjamin Watson makes the catch. And because of the penalty, Brady was backed up 2nd and long. No problem. Watson, who had a big night the other night on Monday in Minnesota, picks up the first here. Hit 10 different guys against the Vikings 6 nights ago. Brady with the fake, and then the pass is caught on the slant. And this is Chad Jackson, a good-looking rookie out of the University of Florida, drafted in the 2nd round. Here. They stack the formation, and they give it to their rookie Maroney, and Maroney for a first down across the 50 to the Indianapolis 45-yard line. That's a gain of 12 for Maroney. Watson is the man in motion, and Maroney over left guard. And again, Indianapolis, as I say, giving up 5.4 yards per carry, and when your run defense has that figure thrown up against them, that's terrible. 2nd down and 9 from the 44-yard line. Now Dillon. And Dillon with a little straight arm with Mathis takes it inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And there's no question the Colts.
That man block, that anything power right at him. You can overpower him like the Patriots are doing right now. That's something they haven't seen. They wonder, where in the heck is that Ben Watson coming from?
Maroney back in. So we're seeing Maroney. We're seeing Dillon. We're seeing a play fake. Great shoulder move there by Brady to buy time. He goes deep, and it's intercepted in the end zone. It's picked off by Bethea, and the rookie's going to run out of the end zone. And he's going to get away with it. Now he's looking to lateral the ball, and Dungy's heart is no doubt in his throat, but he takes it back out to the 31-yard line. So Bethea, in a situation where you almost never see the defensive back come out of the end zone that deep in the end zone, but he does, and he gives Indy the ball at the 31-yard line when we come back.
Afraid to throw the ball. You know, there's so many teams that, don't want to hold it, don't want to throw it deep, want to throw the checkdowns, the short passes. These guys will go vertical.
3rd and 15. Manning is pressured. Comes to the sideline. Launches one deep downfield. There are 2 guys there. It's Clark and Harrison both. And Harrison makes the catch, and Rodney Harrison is slow to get up. So you had 2 guys both in the same area after Manning had bought time, escaped the sack, came to the left sideline, throws against the grain, and Harrison is still down with an interception. Now Dominique Rhodes goes to the outside. And Rhodes gets inside the 30 for the Colts this year. They let Edgerrin James go, and right now he's dwelling in anonymity with the Arizona Cardinals.
You can't play running back.
And Rhodes stays in there to do his job with protection, and the pass is caught by Marvin Harrison. And when you think about Manning and Harrison, they've combined for more catches and more touchdown receptions, more per combination than any 2 in the history of the National Football League.
There all the time, darn near to perfection.
Now here's Joseph Adai, the rookie out of LSU, taking it to the 14-yard line where Junior Seau trips him up.
They'll keep Harrison up in the right side, Reggie Wayne in the left. Dallas Clark, the tight end, in the slot.
2nd and 6. Protection is great, and that enables Harrison just to float over the middle and get free to pick up the first down. So Adai is the running back. The fake to Adai. The pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Marvin Harrison. So last Sunday, it was Reggie Wayne's day, and Harrison was the guy who caught a few balls for not much yardage. 4.5 to play in the opening period. First blood drawn by the Colts. 7-0 Indianapolis.
An interception into a touchdown. Let's get back out to Al Michaels.
And caught by Troy Brown, who before the night is done will eclipse the record for most receptions by a Patriot. That just has tied Stanley Morgan's mark, but
take a while.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting, number 80, offense, a 15-yard penalty, second down.
Ron is deliberate, but Brown is going to be penalized. The catch was made along the sideline, but
You thought he was trying to throw it to is the guy that threw the flag.
Second down and 20, and down the sideline. That is caught by Doug Gabriel, who started the season with the Raiders and was traded here. And Brady didn't even know Gabriel until he got here. So these two guys who've only known each other for a couple of months have all of a sudden become a very potent pair.
That's coming over.
39-yard gain on what was a third down and 20, and now Dillon for 9 yards. Corey Dillon takes it to the 30-yard line. Should, you would think, help to keep Dillon a little bit fresher. Maroney will pick up the first down here as he's tripped up by Jason David.
Yeah.
Receivers. Missing his two top guys from last year. Third down and 8. The pass is a little bit low and taken off the shoe tops by Kevin Falk, but he is stopped at the 19-yard line, and they will have to settle for a field goal attempt, but you never know with Belichick. Fourth down and 3. Brady rolling, throwing, got it. Falk inside the 10. First and goal as the seconds tick down to the end of the quarters.
I think that Bill Belichick knows we don't need field goals here.
And they get 4 yards here from Corey Dillon, taking it to the 1.
Backer come in and play tight end, and they will throw to him too.
And they give it to Dillon, and Dillon with that left shoulder angles his way into the end zone. So they convert on fourth down and 3.
39-yard completion to Doug Gabriel before a 1-yard touchdown run by Corey Dillon. Let's get back out to Foxborough.
Reggie Wayne will pick up the first down here. And Andrea, what's the update on Harrison?
Well, he's got a right arm injury, and the Patriots called his return probable, but they took him to the locker room, and he has not yet emerged, Al.
There was the injury. He was tackling Marvin Harrison. Came down on the arm.
Caused by Vrabel.
Second and 11. Pressure on Manning. He's hit as he throws, gets it away. Wayne comes back, and Wayne makes the catch at the 48-yard line. So Manning under pressure. Didn't get everything he wanted on it, but got enough that Wayne could see the pressure that Manning was getting. Thrown for 100 yards.
And that's what they feel they have to do. The Patriots will get pressure right up the middle on Manning.
A dive behind Glenn to the left side, to the short side of the field. Turns that into a gain of about 7. He's done a lot of disguising. Third and 3. Out of the shotgun. Manning to Clark. And Clark with a flag down gets planted by Vrabel after breaking a junior Seau tackle.
Here's against the Colts.
Manning plants, throws, caught. Wayne to the 1-yard line. Wayne got inside position on a Asante Samuel, and Manning put it right on the numbers.
Isn't that something, the way he puts it right on the numbers? I mean, what?
First down and goal. Inside 10 minutes, and here's a dive for the touchdown. And the last time the Patriots allowed touchdowns to an opponent on the opponent's first 2 drives a year ago against the Colts here. When Indy won the game, 40-21. In the opening half, Indy with the lead again. There's 3 Super Bowl titles from the 34-yard line. Brady on first down. Guns it over the middle. Caught. Caldwell. That'll be a first down.
Good guy.
He's already hit 7 different guys tonight. He gives this to Maroney, who breaks the tackle. And Maroney, who was initially stopped at the line of scrimmage by Jason David, turns that into a 7-yard gain.
Going to be because he will put the ball on him.
Here's Maroney on a 3rd and 3. And a flag comes in at the end of the play. He picks up the first down, and the umpire throws the flag.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense number 59. 5-yard penalty and a first down.
Cato June. Gage taking the place of the would-be starter, Stephen Neal, who's hurt. Here's Maroney. You get the feeling at this point, two guys who will not need showers at the end of this game are the punters.
Defense in Tampa.
3rd down and 4. Brady slings it to the outside. That's going to be a first down and a brand new record for Troy Brown, who has now caught more passes than any Patriot in history, eclipsing the mark held by Stanley Morgan. 535 catches for Troy Brown, who's been a Pat since 1993.
And he's gone from the 5th wide receiver and defensive back to the starting wide receiver again.
Now Falk, he'll take it to the 7-yard line.
The geniuses quickly.
3rd and 2, and Brady's going to sneak it himself and pick up the first down. So Brady's first rush of the night sets up a first down and goal. A good guy to get behind. Cutback. Dillon. Corey Dillon in for the touchdown. I have an answer for you, and we've got a great ball game. 4:14 left in the half. 14 all. Tonight, the second half of the season begins. The first half concluding tonight in the 8th game of the year for both of these teams. The ball was taken by Terrence Wilkins. Out past the 20, and Wilkins with a great run back, breaking tackles, and finally they get him at about the 30-yard line. Mike Wright runs him down. So Wilkins, who had been a Colt, went away. They brought him back in preseason this year with a big run back. From the 29-yard line, Manning working with a short field. That almost seems unfair. And a flag is thrown. He threw it into a lot of coverage, but when you see Marvin Harrison go down, you're normally going to see a flag. Chad Scott is the guy I think they're going to flag for this.
At second level on that safety.
1st and goal. Odai. Tackled there by Junior Seau. Junior Seau, 17th year, of course, made his mark as a San Diego Charger.
Don't take him square.
2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line. And Manning gets pressured as he turned around. It was Seau who comes in, and Vrabel as well at the end. So they put the heat on Peyton and sack him for the first time tonight. So instead of 3rd and goal from the 17, first down now from the 12.
Yeah, see, Asante Samuel is way back there. Now, I don't know if the ball was in the air, that should have been pass interference.
He is at the 14-yard line. Now that should be a penalty, but they're not going to call it. Manning throws, Wayne makes the catch, and Wayne is ridden out of bounds at the 6-yard line by Asante Samuel. There's the running back. Manning sliding, throwing, and that's incomplete. So the secondary does its job. Wayne, the intended receiver, and they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Vinatieri getting a Johnny Damon type welcome home. 23-yard field goal attempt by the expatriate. And a lot of people around here think he is an expatriate. In another way. 17-14. Indianapolis. Vinatieri to kick off. Lawrence Maroney to run it back. And Maroney takes it out to the 38-yard line. I think the other thing, John, that's great about something like this is so often in sports, something gets hyped. Brady hangs in, throws over the middle. Falk makes the catch. He's up to the 43. New England has all of its timeouts from the 44. Swings it out to Falk. Can he get the first down? He stopped a little short of the first down. Play here. 4th and 1. And will they get it? Brady himself. And it doesn't. Well, Ron Winter comes in and says he's across the line. 6. pressure, nearly gets sacked, still being chased, throws, coming back to make the grab is Troy Brown. Dwight Freeney came in, and Freeney couldn't sack him. Dwight, who does not have a full sack all season, just a half sack last week. Incorrectly gave New England, by the way, the timeout back when that wasn't in the rules. That's why they only had one. Brady throws into traffic down the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bob Sanders on the pass intended for Watson. And Bob Sanders, who was a game-time decision as to whether he'd play or not, coming back from his arthroscopic knee surgery with the pick here with 17 seconds remaining in the half. Little ragged finish to the half, but Manning and Brady both doing their numbers tonight. 17-14 at the half. Now time for the Toyota halftime show. Bob Costas in New York. Take it away.
And I think the one that Brady pressed on was that deep post to Ben Watson when he had nothing there.
Manning off play action. Throws. A strike to Harrison. And Marvin Harrison will dance out of bounds at the 33-yard line. And
his best throw was that last one, that post to Reggie Wayne.
They've got him down deep, and they catch him again. 3rd down and 8. Manning throwing for the end zone and knocked away. Great acrobatic leap by Ellis Hobbs to save a touchdown, and you've got a flag down.
Marvin Harrison on that play, he told Hobbs, good play.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense number 50.
Or maybe he didn't.
5-yard penalty.
You guys have a penalty.
First down.
And Manning's the guy who would pick that up if he did it. 2nd down and 8. Manning throws. Wayne comes back to make the catch and loses the ball. Clark will try to get there. And New England cannot recover before it squirts out of bounds.
They haven't been. Look how deep the corners are.
3rd and 3. Sayal blitzes, but he gets picked up, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Dallas Clark. Covered on the play by Chad Scott. So the blitz was on. Manning got rid of it, and at least New England able to limit them to a field goal attempt, and the booing is for Vinatieri. Thus far this season, this is a 37-yard attempt, and that kick is no good. So much for what you've done in the past. The crowd goes wild as Vinatieri misses for the first time this season. Indy still by 3.
He's gone from strength to strength, silencing the critics and earning his stripes.
The end zone on 2 occasions.
2 for Corey Dillon. And the ball without a whistle that we heard, picked up by Raheem Brock as they let it go. And for the moment, you've got Brock going into the end zone. Clearly the kind of play that would have to be challenged. Definitive here, and the crowd is now viewing the replay, as are you. Now the question is he down? Because the officials are late in blowing the flag on a play like that.
It looks like Raheem Brock, as he's tackling him, takes the ball away from him on the way down.
Right.
You know, it's in Brock's left hand right now.
But it's one of those plays, and it's a huge play in the game. Teams met about a year ago at the end of the first half.
After review, the ball is fumbled. It is then recovered by Indianapolis, and he is down by contact at the 31-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 12:16.
Manning under pressure, gets sacked. 2nd sack of the night for New England. That time Roosevelt Colvin comes in off the edge. Manning moves Rhodes to his left. Quick flip, dropped. And they're out of field goal range. So for the first time in the game, we will see a punt. Halfway now, 1st and 10. Patriots from the 11-yard line. Brady hit as he throws, gets it off. That'll be a first down. 12-yard gain. Troy Brown, 24-yard line. Let's go to Andrea.
Well, 2 key defensive players have been we want to update their injuries for the Colts. Linebacker Gary Brackett has a hamstring injury. Probable, but don't count on it now.
So Freddie Keahu, number 54. He's a rookie out of San Diego State with Rob Morris inactive. And with Brackett back in the locker room, it is the San Diego State rookie 3rd-round draft choice who sees action here.
Defense
defensive tackle. 3rd down and 11. Brady's going to step up, and he's going to try to run for a first down, and all he can do at that point is secure the ball as Cato June tried to get the ball out of Brady's grasp, and Tom is stopped short of the first down, and for the first time in the game, New England will punt. Middle, 2nd down and 10 from the 26. Blitz is picked up. Manning throws, and making the catch, spinning around Marvin Harrison.
Hobbs didn't have a chance on that one.
1st and 10, 45-yard line. Manning pressured, sacked, and that's Mike Vrabel, but the ball comes out then, and it's Ben Utek, the tight end, and that's going to be a reception as he was able to get it away. Manning, as he's going down in the arms of Vrabel, is able to get it away to the tight end.
Down and rolled around for a while.
Manning throws, going against the grain, and Dallas Clark makes the catch along the sideline. And Clark will be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets to the 4-yard line. Tested here in the 3rd quarter. Tested here again. And Harrison cannot retain. Yes, he can retain control for the touchdown. Now you're going to get a flag for the spike, which winds up, bounding into the face of either one of the Patriots or the official, and this is going to be very close. It looked like he was juggling it, and clearly if Belichick will challenge this if he sees anything where he feels that Harrison doesn't get both feet down. Can't tell from that angle.
I would take Marvin Harrison on this play. I mean, again, Peyton Manning puts it where only Marvin Harrison can catch it, and only Marvin Harrison can make that catch and keep both feet in bounds.
Well, this has to be challenged. I mean, it's really close because he doesn't have possession yet.
After the play.
There it is. Left foot.
Unsportsmanlike
has a left foot and drags it.
Taunting
has
number
a right
88.
foot and drags the left foot.
That penalty.
Well, you got a taunting call regardless. They will look at it as there was no challenge. Vinatieri kicks the extra point. So Belichick told by the guys upstairs not even worthy of a challenge. And it's 24-14. Manning to Harrison. That's 99 touchdowns for that pair. And then Watson makes the catch up here at the 46-yard line. So Indianapolis with the biggest lead of the game. 3rd down and 3 out of the shotgun. The Broncos ran for 180 yards in the second half alone last week against the Colts. Brady on a 3rd and 3, throwing. Contact is made. Flags come in from every angle. Interference. Marlon Jackson with the coverage on the play. With their points in the second quarter. 3rd down and 10. That kind of closed the gap a little bit, and Brady's arm may have been contacted. Robert Mathis put the pressure on that time, and it will be 4th down and 10. Taking Vinatieri's place, this is going to be a 49-yard attempt. Longest of the season, longest of his young career, obviously, and it's good. That's big on 2 counts. It makes it a 1-possession game at 24-17, and it doesn't give Manning the football at his own 39 with a 10-point lead today. Then you lose in that manner. Up and down and up and down.
That's the definition of coaching in the NFL, up and down.
Wilkins from the 3-yard line, and Wilkins with a big run back and then loses the ball. Gosowski is there contending New England has it. There's also a penalty marker down at the 37-yard line. Artrell Hawkins, number 25, created the fumble. New England comes up with the ball, and let's see about the penalty flag at the 37. The ball is at the 46-yard line. Brady down by 7 points. Starts this drive by handing the ball off to Corey Dillon, who fights his way for a 9-yard gain to the 37-yard line. 4.4. New England has rushed for 118 yards. They'll add a few here on the Maroney run for a first down.
And the throws to the outside receivers have been successful.
2nd and 7. And getting tripped up in the backfield with a flag. Corey Dillon. That was Raheem Brock who came in and knocked him down in the backfield.
Yeah, and they were trying to wham him on that one. Remember we showed that wham block earlier.
Defense number 79. A 10-yard penalty that results in a first down.
Right. 6. Small, but plays huge. 3rd and 7. Brady throws, tipped away. That time it is Antoine Bethea who made an interception in the first half and ran it out from about 7 yards into the end zone. The rookie from Howard University on a pass intended for David Thomas. Now Gostowski with the silent first K, 36-yard field goal attempt. And after he makes a 49-yarder, he doesn't come close on a 36-yarder. 2nd down and 7. Manning to the outside, and that is caught by Reggie Wayne. Asante Samuel with the coverage. A 3rd down and 7 for the Colts at their own 43-yard line on the first play of the 4th quarter. Manning under pressure, flag down. Wayne, the intended receiver. Samuel with the coverage, flag at the 48-yard line of the Patriots, and the indication is against the Patriots. Colts first down, 48-yard line. Manning to the outside, and this time he hooks up with Ben Utek, the number 2 tight end, and that will be a first down.
Line coach.
37-yard line, and this is a dive showing his prowess as the number 1 draft choice, the rookie out of LSU, and that's a 15-yard gain for Joseph Adai at the 23-yard line. The fake to Adai, pressure, and then he is sacked coming in from behind Roosevelt Coleman. And again, Peyton Manning all season long had been sacked just 7 times or once a game. And 2nd down and 17 from the 30-yard line. Manning over the middle, and that's intercepted by Chad Scott. Out past the 25. The 40. And finally taken down by Dallas Clark at the 45-yard line. So Chad Scott in the lineup, came in after the injury, knocked Rodney Harrison out of the game with a big pick.
Back, they just got in trouble with that stuff.
Brady sure doesn't need that. And that is tipped and then intercepted, and that's Cato June, who picks off the deflected pass and is tackled at the 44-yard line. It may have been Robert Mathis, the defensive end, getting a hand on it. But the interception by June, the assist, we believe, goes to Mathis, and that's the 3rd pick against Brady tonight. On a 3rd and 10 from the 46.
They're going deep now. They got the 2 safeties deep, and they have Junior Seau bailing out in the middle.
Manning under pressure, throws, and then is caught by Ben Utek. And Peyton Manning, as he loves to do, gets up on those toes, just moving around on the toes, throws over the top, hits Utek, quiets the crowd on a huge 3rd down conversion. Over 300 yards tonight, 303. Here's a dive. Strangely, you would think that Peyton Manning would have had back-to-back 300-yard games at some point in his career, as a flag comes in, 2 flags at the end of the play. But this is the first time he's thrown for 300 or more in 3 consecutive games. Yeah, late hit by Roosevelt Colvin coming up here.
Clark plays the slot.
Number 59 defense after the play was over. 15-yard penalty. First down.
5 first downs. Under pressure and off the fingertips of Reggie Wayne. The heat was put on that time. Jarvis Green was the first guy to get to him, and they'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Since the start of the game. Smith puts it down, and the kick is good. So it becomes a 2-possession game with 10:17 remaining in the 4th quarter. Set up on the interception, the 3rd of the night, thrown by Tom Brady. Vinatieri cashes in for the tray, 27-17. And now Brady will try to lead him back down by 10. He begins this drive with a pass to Doug Gabriel. But his college ball at Central Florida, came over in a trade with the Raiders, but they've really pretty much taken him out of the game tonight. That's
will make the Colts play a different defense. I think they'll play action pass.
Second and 4, fake toss, and then they run it. And they give the ball to Kevin Falk. He'll take it across the 50-yard line into Indianapolis territory to the 45-yard line. 9 minutes left in regulation. They give it to Maroney. Maroney's going to get the first down. And a 17-yard gallop for Maroney, who so signals first down, finally tackled by Cato June.
When a tight end does it, you call it wham.
146 yards on the ground tonight for New England. Now Brown makes the catch, and Harper is right there along with June and Gardner to make the tackle. Actually, look at that list, and all the guys at the top are either in the Hall of Fame or going there. Second down and 4 at the 22-yard line. Brady gets it off, and the catch is made by Watson. And Watson was trailed by Mathis, and Mathis will go down and needs to come out for at least a play.
He started audible, then changed it, started all over again.
Snapped it at 1 on the play clock. And the pass intended for Watson is incomplete. And a flag is down. 3rd and goal from the 8. 4-man rush. Brady steps away, and then the pass is incomplete, intended for Falk. Falk started to look upfield before he looked it in at the 3-yard line, and it's 4th down. Well, for a 26-yard attempt. Miller puts it down. And the kick splits the uprights. So we're back to a 1-possession game. 6:01 left in the 4th. Indy trying to stay undefeated, up by 7. They're running the no huddle, but they're also running the clock milking no huddle right now. Just trying to pick up some first downs. And there's one as he goes to his main man, Mr. Marvin Harrison, across the 50 to the 48-yard line. And Marvin Harrison tonight has caught 8 passes. They'll almost compel New England to use their timeouts on defense. 2nd and 8. And Manning throws a wobbler, and coming back to make the catch is Ben Utek. So a little bit of a duck, may have been deflected. Manning going down, and Utek comes back, and it's a 13-yard gain and a clock-milking first down. New England, they give up the first down. Manning's going to be able to run the clock out. Can they make him settle for a field goal attempt? Yes, they can. So at least they're going to stay in the game, though if Vinatieri can now kick what will amount to about a 45-yard field goal, it's going to be a 2-possession game, and New England's going to have no timeouts. A villain. Smith puts it down, and Vinatieri's kick is no good. Who would have figured Adam Vinatieri, having a perfect year, would come back to New England and miss 2 attempts?
Earlier, last guy that has the ball.
Yeah. And it may come down to that. The ball at the 36-yard line. Brady throws, and the catch is made by Ben Watson. Watson inside the 40. They'll spot the ball at the 39-yard line. No timeouts.
Tom Brady's playing like Peyton Manning.
Over the middle, tipped, and then intercepted. It was intercepted by Cato June. Kevin Falk couldn't hold on. 8-0, and now people will begin to think, as they did last year, can they run the table? They're the only undefeated team. Chicago losing to Miami today. They go home to the Colts to take on the Buffalo Bills next week, then at Dallas, and then Philadelphia at Indy in 3 weeks as they head down the stretch. But right now they have a 2-game lead over everybody else in the division, plus head-to-head wins over New England and Denver.